This was me at the end of my cut. Since then, I've been on a diet break, but I might have gotten a little bit fat. Here's how we're looking, and here are the stats. What I wanted to do was just enjoy all the food that I haven't had in a while, like ice cream, fried chicken, sushi. I mean, you've seen all the videos. I also wanted to see my friends, get some good food, hang out, all before going back on a diet.
Honestly, I don't think I let myself go that far. Yes, I might have gained over 20 pounds, and yes, it was intentional, but I still think my physique hasn't been affected that much. How did I do it, you might ask? The first step is getting in enough protein. I still made sure I prioritized higher protein intake throughout the day or when I'm eating out. And if not, I made sure I had a high protein substitute, basically making sure protein came first, indulges after. Second, I made sure I trained hard. Just because I'm on a diet break and not strict with my diet doesn't mean I shouldn't be strict on my training. Making sure all set is taken to or close to failure, as well as focusing on progressive overload on most compound movement. And lastly, for cardio, making sure I take 8 to 10,000 steps a day. Look, at the end of the day, I don't want to have a bad relationship with food. I'm not training to be a professional bodybuilder, but more of making sure my health is at its peak. But as an Asian, I tend to get fluffier when I gain weight, so I plan to start a mini cut.
Before I talk about anything else, I want to briefly explain what a mini cut is. Now, there are two approaches to weight loss. Most of y'all should already know what a calorie deficit is, but for those that don't, essentially, you are eating at a lower calorie count than your maintenance calories. This is more sustainable because you still have a wider range of food options and you are in a fat loss phase longer. A mini cut, on the other hand, is a fat loss phase that is quicker but not as sustainable. I do not recommend this approach for anyone that is a beginner or anyone that doesn't have any knowledge or coaching, but it is a quicker way to get yourself down to a baseline where it'll be more comforting for your growing phase. Food will be more strict and you will definitely feel like shit more often. So please, make sure you already have a good relationship with food. I recommend being in mini cut for only anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks and to not go any lower than 1400 calories. For training, you still want to make sure you're taking your sets as close to or to failure. Training intensity shouldn't change, but it is okay to reduce your sets. So even though strength and muscle loss is inevitable, this ensures that it wouldn't be a problem. I will be prioritizing a higher protein intake to keep muscle loss at a minimum instead of performance with carbs. For nutrition, your goal is to lose anywhere between 2.5 to 4 pounds a week. So to look for how low of a deficit you should be in, it's as simple as subtracting 30 to 40% of your maintenance calories from itself to find deficit. But remember, I do not recommend anyone going below 1400 calories. To find your maintenance, just use any free calorie calculator online and put in your information. The details are not 100% accurate, so just play around by either adding or subtracting 1 to 200 calories from the number that is shown until you see no fluctuation in your weight. And for cardio, I will be keeping cardio at a minimum because since you are in an aggressive fat loss phase, you are ensured to lose fat. Any extra cardio you do is up to you. I will personally be making sure I take 8 to 10,000 steps a day to ensure my general health. So what will I be eating? My meal plan will be very simple. This meal plan is actually from a more professional bodybuilder by the name of Lee Lam. It's relatively easy. I don't have to work on making a meal plan and I only need to adjust a few things to fit my calories. I will link his video where he explained his mini cut in the description below. Remember that since you are in an aggressive deficit, you will feel a large drop in energy and you will be more hungry than ever. If it does get too hard, it's okay to drop out or take a different approach. Over the 6 weeks, I will be tracking my weight through a weekly average. Expect a physique check-in once every week. You can find them on my TikTok, Instagram, or here on YouTube. I will still post other short form content such as the foods I'm eating during the mini cut, more fitness related video, and even other videos on YouTube will be coming out soon.